I don't work there anymore. My employer decided to convert all of a certain class of our records from paper-based files to digital. There were 3 immediate problems. Our company was not going to buy a generic system, but develop our own unique, tailored system. It was to be done on the cheap, with net savings for record keeping from year 1. The guy in charge, let's call him Genius Always, and I mean always, thought he was the smartest guy in room. Believe me, he wasn't. Anyway, one of the girls I worked with took on the project on the condition that she could have the next July off for her wedding and honeymoon. She worked hard, and the project was actually making progress. One of her duties was passwords, none of which could be written anywhere because Genius knew this was bad. She periodically reminded Genius about the July wedding and he told her it'd be fine, but never signed off the paperwork. Come mid-May, the project is way behind, mainly because Genius told management it could all be done in-house at negligible cost, and Genius kept changing the design every time he read a new magazine article on IT. My friend was then told 6 weeks out from the wedding that her leave was cancelled. The project took priority and she'd just have to reschedule her wedding, honeymoon, the works. Genius could not see that this might be a problem, so she did her job, updated the passwords as required, never recording them anywhere, as required, and resigned without notice the last day of June. On her honeymoon she gets a frantic call from Genius demanding all the passwords. Sorry, I don't work there anymore, click. That's why a decade later our company still has a few hundred electronic case files we can't access. Changes project expectations every week. What do you mean it's not done yet? That's it. We need to have a 90-minute meeting every day to discuss why you aren't getting anything done. The worst part of this story was that she had to leverage doing such a horrible additional task in order to get a vacation in the first place. I mean, it sounds like she asked a full year in advance. It doesn't make sense to me how she could be denied. Paperwork securing said leave was never signed. It was all verbal promises, which are worth jack squat. My boss does this a lot. HR recently changed it so that vacation requests have to be to her at least 2 weeks in advance, so we will know at least 2 weeks ahead of time if we are going to be okay. But my boss likes to hold on to the vacation requests till the last minute. There were times before where an employee would ask for a day off a month or 2 ahead of time, hand her their vacation request and she would take it and just set it on her desk. You'd have to pester her about it because on more than one occasion she would wait till the day before to say never mind, you can't have it off. This caused considerable problems for an ex-co-worker since she had kids and would need to take a day off here and there to deal with their school things. It got to the point where she just stopped asking and would call in sick since she didn't trust my boss to actually let her take the day off after promising she could.